And welcome back to Running with Grace. This is another meditation. Tonight, I'm here about to leave my office and wanting to let go of my day before I transition home. And so this might be a meditation useful if you're preparing to move from one part of your day into another, or letting go maybe of a week and wanting to move into a weekend. Maybe this is about transitioning from one role to another in your life. It could also be moving from exercise to rest, or needing to ground a little bit before heading out into exercise. So if you'd like, follow along with me for the next few minutes. And I invite you to close your eyes as we do, with the intention of letting go of all of the stimulation that comes in through our eyes all day. We might close our eyes and notice quickly a sense of downshifting. And we might begin to notice our breath, or maybe we close our eyes and feel flooded with thoughts and feelings and imagery. And so I invite you to welcome in all the parts of you that are chatting away. So maybe your mind is preoccupied with what you're going to eat next, or something that's happening with a loved one. Maybe your mind is busy replaying a conversation you had with a colleague or a child or grandchild. Maybe your mind is thinking about something you wish you'd done differently today. And so allow all of that to come. Maybe just noticing, right, where it lives in your body. And then we can gently ask for a little bit of space, right? Our poet, Mary Oliver, says, create a clearing. Can you imagine creating a clearing, making a space for rest, a space like a stepping stone or a transitional home as you leave all the bits behind. And so I invite you to let go of anything that came before right now. I invite you to let go of your preoccupations, your worries, obsessions, addictions. Can you imagine placing it all in a helium balloon? And like the child who lets go of the balloon at the fair, we watch it float away. with all of the things we don't want to bring with us into the rest of this day. We let go of anything we know we don't need. Maybe being tangled up in something that feels unfinished. Can you let that go right now? Using your exhale as a way to embody letting go. Maybe sighing, humming, or just allowing for a real deep audible exhale. And feeling how the shoulders drop away from the cheeks, letting the jaw drop, unfurrowing the brow. And exhaling out anything you don't need. And maybe today placing a hand on your belly and a hand on the chest. There's a sense of letting the body know, I've got you. A sense of being okay without the preoccupations and distractions, right? A sense of being sturdy in this very moment. And maybe floating away at times, right? Becoming tangled up again in thought or feeling. And we notice and we come back to our intention. Letting go even of this idea that we should be meditating in some certain way. Letting go of right and wrong. Letting go of good and bad. Letting go of even the idea that there is a right way to let go. And then if this clearing you've created is here for you, and you can sense being less encumbered, less burdened, more at ease, maybe even a sense of being relaxed, then can you next imagine welcoming in whatever lies ahead. Welcoming in whatever may be difficult, right? Welcoming in what you imagine may be wonderful. Welcoming in what might be neutral about what's next. But a sense of being open and expansive. Invite in anything you know you need as you move forward with whatever lies ahead. And with your breath and a sense of being open and available, I invite you to remember the mantra, in this very moment, I have all that I need. In this very moment, I have all that I need. And as we begin to end this meditation, if stillness feels good, then stay. If it's time for movement, we might wiggle fingers and toes. We might stretch or wiggle. We open eyes. A sense of coming back with more resources. A sense of being ready. Prepared to enter whatever is next. And as always, come back.